Everyone, this is Kim with Abundant Life Tarot. I want to do a little tour, if you will, of the Facebook group. So if you've watched my tarot study tutorial and tour, I touched quite a bit on the Facebook group, but this is just for a quick tour of the Facebook group. So if you are familiar with, the tarot study, that tutorial, those are probably more for new folks or people who want to refresh their understanding of what we're doing with the tarot study. But this is just primarily for those who want to get familiar with what we're doing in the Facebook group. So that's what we're doing today. So here is the group. It's Abundant Life Tarot group on Facebook. This is where we do the bulk of our work for the tarot study. And it is a private group. I do ask a few questions before you enter. So please, if you're joining the Facebook group for the first time, please fill out those questions. And I try to add you as soon as I see your request come through. Okay. So let's go through it. Let's do this tour. So we have the About section, the discussion. This is where a lot of this stuff happens. The featured area is cool because I keep this updated with important posts that are pertinent to either our tarot study or things that I think are important to our group. So be sure to check it out on a regular basis because this is where I keep things updated here. What we have here, I like this. This was from actually the Antique Anatomy Tarot study that I created this little, I did a video on numerological associations and different pictures you can look at here to help you on your journey here. So yeah, so the featured area is cool. Let me go back here. Let me go back. Featured, which I just showed you, but it has all of them here, right? And then we've got the rooms. Rooms are great because this is where we can have like our informal discussions. They're not necessarily recorded. This is just where we kind of pile in and chat about things. For this latest tarot study, I created a tarot study lounge. And I think what I'll be doing is just announcing when I plan to be in there. And if folks want to chat with me about things related to decks or tarot study, we can come here and hang out. Topics are cool, and I'll show you how they are built. So topics, group topics, how these are all compiled is by folks using the hashtags for the particular things that we are discussing. So for example, the tarot study, I just asked that folks be sure to tag or, their tarot study that they're working on so they can all be compiled here in this section. You see here we've got the Hoodoo Tarot Study Group tag, Lyseer's Tarot Study, Antique Anatomy Tarot Study Group, the Antique Tarot Study. Got that. We've got our Fairies Oracle Mini Study, Herb Crafter's Tarot Study. So you can see here that we have quite a few topics. Got our members section where all our members are located. So if you were wondering if a particular member is in there, you can do a search for that member. That I might be setting up, I would have scheduled here. Media has like PDF files or images that we've uploaded. So they go here. Videos. Let's see. Videos are here. Any albums? I guess we could create an album. I may do that as and yeah, those are our files. So Sometimes you'll see me interacting as Abundant Life Tarot or my main Facebook name here. So in case you see like, hey, she looks familiar, who is she? That's me. Let's go back to the discussion area so I can show you what we're doing in here. So let's go here. So you've got newest activity, or you can search by new post. Saturday, I try to put up a post not necessarily related to the tarot study or anything in particular, just some conversation starters. So that's what you saw, the show and tell Saturday I have up. But here, we're heavily involved right now in our Everyday Enchantment Tarot study. So there's a lot of posts that are going to be coming up of like a flurry of tarot, like study related posts. And so when we're having an active tarot study, that's when you see a lot of activity happening in our Facebook group. When the tarot studies are over, unless somebody's doing a mini study or, whatnot, it's usually just mostly us sharing, video content that we've put out, or talking about a new deck, or asking about a deck, or asking about, readings, or how we work with the cards, or our interpretations of the cards. Not so much that we're asking for feedback for readings. I mean, that does happen too, but there's other groups that do more of that, more of those reading exchanges, or getting a lot of feedback. A lot of the folks here, even if they're new, we're not necessarily coming here for that. Okay, that does happen, but not as much as, as we're doing like the tarot study activities here. Here from members. This is for her. She just got a new deck, her Herb Crafters Tarot, and study. You can see that I have used the hashtag Everyday Enchantment Tarot Study, and that is how those topics that come over here are built, is because we add that, it builds up the topics. Tarot message. Created some spreads for the Curating Your Collection course, and Melanie shared it with this particular spread with another member on a spread. And yeah, that's media files that you can find, or you can find this under this particular topic as well. Show and tell Saturday. Like I said, each week I do a different topic for us to kind of just chat about. What's happening in the Facebook group and how it works and how it goes. And if you want to know more about the tarot study, check out the Abundant Life Tarot Study tutorial and tour video. I go much more in depth about how to work with the tarot study. So ask, if you're a member of the Facebook group and you have a question, don't be shy, ask a question, and either myself or one of our seasoned members will definitely, or our expert members will definitely chime in and help. Have a Spotify playlist for our Everyday Enchantment Tarot Study, which has been cool to see. Like, we have music tied to the cards, what we find that inspire us in terms of music to the cards that we see. So that was something new, and I'm so grateful for it. Someone got the new Everyday Enchantment Tarot in their hot little pretty hands. Conversations going on here. My majors discussion that I'm doing for the Everyday Enchantment Tarot. So just giving you guys a feel of the Facebook group that we've got going on over here. So here we have one of our members. She did an interview with the True Heart Tarot. This was actually one that we were going to do for this next tarot study, but because of everything that was going on with Poppy, we decided to vote again, and we voted to have the Everyday Enchantment Tarot bump up. So I have a feeling we're going to be revisiting the True Heart Tarot for a study in the future, because it did technically win. So yeah, I'm just kind of going through and showing you what this group is all about. And it's a very supportive, tight-knit group. I love the community we are forming over here. It's, I just want us to have a supportive, cool environment, chill environment where we're discussing readings or any challenges we may experience, or just a safe space to just kind of chat about these things and share about the tools that we're utilizing and just fostering community here. Literally my favorite spot right now on Facebook. Check it out. If you haven't already done so, join the Facebook group. Even if you're not really into either the tarot study, there's stuff to support you in your collecting journey. Maybe you are needing some support in being more intentional about your purchases for your collection. We talk about that. I do from time to time touch upon some of the mystery or Mystery Mystic Monday videos that I do. But primarily a lot of the work that we're doing with the tarot studies happening here. And as a result, we end up just talking about, the cards themselves, the meanings and what they mean to us personally. And in that, you can learn so much about interpreting cards. So if you are new to tarot or new to oracle card reading, this is where you can see almost like a masterclass of folks who are interpreting them, and you would just be blown away by the interpretations. It is a safe environment. We just ask that, be kind to one another. And people, I don't even have to remind people to do that. People just naturally are called to do that for one another, be supportive of one another. And so I love that. I love what we've got going on over here. So that's it, folks. I just wanted to do a quick tour to help you all out with getting to know this group. So hope you join us. And if you have any questions, let me know. And thank you so much for watching. Take care.